expansion in business, expansion in your paid employment. It is not only in business you engage in expansion. You can expand when you are in paid employment. If you work for an audit firm Monday to Fridays, Saturdays for yourself, you can have customers you consult for weekends. What are you doing? You are expanding your business. So don't think, oh, I'm not a businessman. It is those that are in business. Even as a skilled staff in government, in the private sector, you're an employee. Find out, how can I increase my presence in the market? What value can I add? Can you engage in training? You have been able to develop yourself in a particular field. You work in an organization. You can start training once a week, Saturdays, 2 hours, in a particular field. Get people, do publicity. They come around, they tell others. In a very short while, discover that you are having other sources of income. Brethren, there is no excuse to be poor. There's no excuse. I tell myself every day. Growing up, my father would tell us, the day cut my hand, I have hands to walk. We're just small boys then. And so as I was growing, I was able to understand what that means. It tells us, I'm healthy. I have to be productive. It was teaching and farming. And in my locality then, there were teachers that won't go to the farm. What he was able to do, most of them couldn't do it. Not just subsistence farming, commercial farming. If not, who are able to go to school? How much were they being paid those days as teachers? But it was in farming, serious farming. And I grew up farming. I met in farming, so I was born into that kind of. We come back from school, they put me on a machine, go to the farm. From 3 to 5 to 6. At times, we'll be coming back from the farm with lights. They had to on the light of the machine for us to see to the house. And today, we can say evidently God has been kind and good to us. And every one of us were able to go to school. So brethren, in these times and season, it will be counterproductive to lay your eggs in one basket. It will be counterproductive to have just a source of income. It will be counterproductive. You can't survive the current trends of events. I mean it. I'm saying this passionately. Passionately. The days we are, we must seek for knowledge and be able to access more sources of income. Then you'll be afloat. You will not be scarce with resources to pay your bills. Take note, your bills are increasing on a daily basis, whether you like it or not. It's not reducing. Now, what must you do to complement the increase? You must think of something else to do. Be strategic so as to be able to survive the current trend of inflation. There are things you don't have control over, but there are things that you can stop the negative impact from affecting you. You may not be able to control the prices in the market. You are not determinants of what a farmer will sell his products, but you can access more resources to be able to buy the products irrespective of the pricing in the market.